Alright folks, it's time now for the best show in Memphis that spotlights local Memphis musicians and local artists. Bad Penny Promotions. If they don't book your act, you don't owe them one bad penny. Together with Memphis music hotspot, The Phoenix, home of the Tuesday Night Blues Jam, present to you almost live, and in most cases, living color, ABC Channel 24's newest hit, Memphis Tonight! Brought to you every Saturday morning, 2 a.m. to 2:30 a.m. With host Donna Paget Bowers, lead singer for the Memphis Blues band Motherlode, and host of the weekly Tuesday Night Phoenix Blues Jam, Teodoro Alvarez. Tonight's guest, live from the Phoenix. So sit back and get ready for 60 minutes of the best music and art Memphis has to offer, all balled up into the next half hour. But first, go call 20 of your best friends and tell them to tune into Memphis Tonight. And now, here's... Oh, wait. That's already been done. Yeah, here's Donna.
Welcome, everybody, to Memphis Tonight. I had a great young blues artist on my show about a year ago on my radio show, Mississippi Delta blues artist, J.R. Blue, and I was so impressed by the way he had that great new old school sound, and so nice, and looked so young, but had a really old sound. And as soon as I got the TV show, I thought, he's going to be one of the first people that I called, and I'm so glad that you're here today.
Yes, ma'am.
Welcome.
Yeah, and I thank you for having me. You know, the first time I saw you, I said, I thank you for inviting me.
You did.
Yes, ma'am.
And you keep me up on your career. You're always sending me texts and showing me where you're playing, and that's great. I'm so excited about it. I hear that you have a new hit record.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, we working, just finished up, we're releasing 2 singles out.
Okay.
One is titled Missing You, and the other one is titled My Baby. And again, I went to the same place I recorded the records over at Willie Mitchell Roy Studios. With Boo
Great
Mitchell.
place.
You know, I came again with the Memphis sound, the live horns, rhythm section.
Awesome. Well, where can people listen to these songs and download and purchase them?
You know, CD Baby. You know, you're gonna see it on iTunes. We actually just released it on yesterday.
Oh, this is perfect timing.
And it's funny. Yes, I went with something. I'm not sure if people are doing it, but I know a lot of the time you release 1 record at a time. But I just released 2 because I said, like when I'm marketing the music to radio stations, I said they say, okay, this one don't really fit the format. I have a second one that they can kind of listen to and see if it's something they can use. And so I said I'm always releasing 2 at a time.
Good. Not only talented, you're smart too.
Yes, but I think out here when in this business out here, I think it's just things now that you have to have a open eye.
All right. Well, we want to take a look and a listen to JR as he's performing.
Woke up this morning, started on my way, cruised down 55 to my baby's place. Sunshine, blue skies, whenever my baby's around. Oh, you ain't got to worry. I got your back. My motivation, inspiration, she's all that. She been good. She's been good. Oh, she been good to me. Ooh, she been good. She's been good. Oh, she been good to me. I can't believe it. She's by my side. The way she gives good loving, oh, I lose my mind. My sweet thing, honey, you've been so good to me, baby. I will never, ever, ever leave your side. You ain't got to worry. I got your back. I'll be your lover, protector, provider. You ain't gotta work that on. You've been good. You've been good. Oh, you've been good to me. Well, she been good. She's been good. My baby. Oh, she been good to me. Ooh, she been good. She's been good. She been good. Oh, she been good to me, y'all. She been good. She's been good. My baby. Oh, she been good to me. Ooh, she been good. She's been good. She's been good. Oh, she been good to me. Oh, well. Ooh, she been good.
Wow, that was awesome. So, where can people see you perform live?
Oh yes, we just came back from Canton, Mississippi. We did they had like a rodeo horse show, and we was part of that. Next week after next, we'll be at the Mississippi Delta Heritage Festival,
Great.
along with Bobby Rush, Graded Champion. I think it's a major platform. You'll have 10 to 20,000 people out,
Awesome.
and so it's always a good feeling to be able to showcase your talent in front of the crowd. Yes, ma'am.
Well, the people that are listening and maybe interested in hearing more, or they see your videos and listen to your music, if they want to book you, how do they get in touch with you?
Yes, well, you know the social media.
Right.
It's right there nowadays. You know, my website, jrbluemusic.com.
Good.
But everybody now is on Facebook and the Twitter. So, right?
There you have
Facebook
one
alone,
there.
you can go to Facebook, JR Blue, JR BLU without the E, and
Wow.
it'll show everything now, you know.
Well, thank you so much for coming to chat with us. We
Yes,
are
ma'am.
looking for really big things from you in the future, and you're a really nice young man. So
Yes, ma'am. And I thank you.
thank you so much. We'll see you next time on Memphis Tonight.
C&P Enterprises, your number one choice for full-service cleaning. Proud member of the Better Business Bureau and Hernando Main Street Chamber of Commerce. Proudly serving Hernando, Mississippi and surrounding areas with janitorial services for both commercial and residential clients for over 25 years. Great customer service is essential in our customer satisfaction. Ask about our 100% guarantee. We don't skip corners, we clean them. At C&P Enterprises, there are no hidden fees and no contracts. So give us a call today. C&P Enterprises, your number one choice for full-service cleaning.
I am so excited about tonight's interview. I am having the great pleasure of interviewing my friend Lauren Beyer, who is a wonderful photographer. And she does not only great photography, but she captures really unique subjects and finds interesting things that some of us just don't even pay attention to. Last year, I had Lauren on my radio show, and we talked about her photography of train graffiti. I guess it's just trains. Any other graffiti that you?
No, I stick to train graffiti because it doesn't have a lot of, well, it has very little gang graffiti on it because it's transient. It travels all around the continent. So it has very little train graffiti because it's not, it doesn't stay on land. It doesn't stay in one place. So it gives the train graffiti artist an opportunity to travel around and be seen other places. So.
Well, I love graffiti. I used to have skateboard stores named Graffiti Street because I envisioned in these stores having graffiti ceiling, floor, walls, and I love it. But I love it more now after knowing more about it because all I really thought about was gangs and kids doing stuff, but I got an education when you were on the show. So tell us a little bit about train graffiti that maybe we don't know already.
Well, at first, a lot of people think that it's all done by kids and stuff like that after school, but I've met a lot of the people who do train graffiti, and it's lawyers, doctors, and people who actually work on the lines, and they do it for fun and a little bit of that danger that you get from behind the scenes of that too. But I mean, a lot of kids do it too, and it's just a really cool art form. It takes a lot to do it. Mm-hmm. There's a lot behind the work that you have to do. You have to, design the graffiti that you want to do, and then you have to come up with all of the background stuff that you need to bring with you. You'd be surprised at how much it takes if you think about it. All the tips that you need to use, all of the spray cans that you need to use, all of the design work that it takes. You have to have some way to get up high in order to do it, so you have to bring steps or whatever in your backpack. You have to have markers, and you have to have all of the background stuff. You have to have the stencils and all the things that you have to have with you. You have to carry all that on your backpack. Then you have to have people to come and spot you.
Like your lookout.
And your lookout to make sure you don't get caught. And it's just,
That's rough if you do.
Yeah, because it's illegal to do it. And you're, so, but it's really odd to find out that the railroad people don't really mind the art on the train. They're just more worried about people getting injured on the train, and they're also more secure, especially with Homeland Security these days. Number one, there's a lot of things carried on the rail yards that's dangerous. They have different things they carry on there, like military equipment and some chemicals that are trapped on there that don't want to get spilled, but mostly because of terrorism or derailment.
Right.
That would be, so there's a lot of Homeland Security problems on there. So it is protected by Homeland Security. So it's a felony if you get caught doing it. It's also a felony if I get caught doing it, taking photographs of it too.
Oh,
so,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I have to be really careful, and I've gotten caught a couple times, and they've cut me some slack because I'm an old lady.
Yeah, right. Compared to me, you're not.
And an old lady in an orange top getting caught on the railroad tracks taking pictures. So I really had a great opportunity one time of someone coming out and talking to me about it, and they made me an appointment where I could go out onto the rails and meet this man who worked there, and he gave me a tour of the rail yard and what all they do there, and they showed me where I could stand to take photographs of the art without getting in trouble, and they showed me how the railroad cars hook together, where I just thought, like the Lionel trains at Christmas time, they just kind of boom together, but that's not true.
Right?
No, there's this big thing that comes out and swings around where I was standing. I mean, I would have gotten my legs ripped off, and I was swinging under the rail car to get to the middle of the rail yard, and that's like, oh, no, you don't do it that way. So he showed me, if I'm going to do it anyway, they showed me how to get across, safely, and they were like, you're not supposed to do that at all, but, we want to teach you how to do it safely if you're going to do it anyway, because they didn't want me to get, and get hurt or whatever. So
I think you even said when we talked before about it, if you get caught with a marker, like a Sharpie in your purse, and you're on a public property.
Yeah, if you're near a schoolyard, or if you're near a public park or whatever, people, if they want to push it, they can arrest you for having public markers. A lot of kids do that, and they have public markers while we're so that's interesting that they will cut you for that. You can go to jail for that too, just having a marker.
That's scary. Well, we've had your train graffiti, and it's called
Graphotos.
Graphotos.
Trains of Souls.
Trains of Souls. Here before at Painted Planet Art Space at 1015 South Cooper, and we're going to have you back after your upcoming show. Well, that's actually just started, and I want you to tell folks about that.
It is at Playhouse on the Square in the upper lobby. It's called the Steeple Project. It's an interactive project. We show the steeple, and then we have the church, which is hidden, and then you have to try to match the steeple to the church. It's a different kind of show.
My husband would love that. That's so interesting.
It's going to be fun. I hope people come and check it out.
Because steeples are all different.
Yeah.
You know, they're all pointed, or most of them are, but
there's different kinds. It's really fun, and it'll be there until October 23rd. So
October 23rd.
Hope people come and check it out.
Great. Well, I'm so glad that you came and shared that with us. If somebody is interested, I know once before you would go to schools and talk about graffiti or talk to groups about graffiti. If somebody wants to get in touch with you about explaining what you do, or maybe doing an art opening for them or something like that, how can they get in touch with you?
They can go to my website, which is graphotogirl.com.
It's cool.
And then my website, it shows you a little bit about my graphoto.
Right.
And I have Granature and I have Graphire.
Cool. And I just want to thank Lauren too. We have a cancer ministry here, Healing Planet Cancer Ministry, and she took lots of photos of our women getting free pampering services and did a beautiful brochure for us. You're a great person, and she's always doing cool things for the community and cool things for all of us. So check out what she does. Go to her show that's on right now. And afterwards, hopefully she'll be back at Painted Planet and you can check her out here. But thank you for spending time with us.
Thank you.
Okay, see you soon.
working man blues. Yeah, well, I feel this evening, riding with these working man blues. Yeah, this goes out to all you working men living out there. Everybody.
Thanks for joining us here tonight on Memphis Tonight. We hope you enjoyed the show, and we hope you'll return again next week when we take another look at the Memphis music and art scene. If you have any questions or comments, or if you want information about being a sponsor, a partner, or an advertiser with our show, or if you'd like to make suggestions about who you'd like to see spotlighted on Memphis Tonight, you can reach us at the following email. I'm Donna Paget Bowers. I'm signing off tonight. I hope you have a great Saturday filled with lots of beautiful art and great music. And remember Memphis Tonight, same time next week.